to the Carvana PPA Tour at the Veolia Sacramento Open presented by Best Day Brewing. We are here on Bronze Medal Day at Grandstand Court, Championship Sunday on Grandstand Court on Pickleball TV starting in just an hour or so. We are here on the West Coast, Sacramento, California at the Lifetime facility, and we have quite a tremendous day for you guys. First up, we have some mixed doubles action. On the court warming up, you see J.W. Johnson and Jorja Johnson. Team Johnson and Johnson, they're going to be playing against none other than Etta Wright and Riley Newman. And we're going to have quite a match for you today. Followed by mixed doubles, we're going to have some women's singles action, Brooke Buckner, Dominique Schaefer. Then some men's doubles between McGuffin and Barr versus Tardio and Newman. So you'll see Newman out here 2 times today on Grandstand Court. Followed by women's doubles, Tyra Black and Jorja Johnson also making another appearance on Grandstand Court. They'll be taking off Vivian David and Paris Todd. And we're going to end off the day with some men's singles with Mr. Wang Yung versus Dylan Frazier. What a tremendous lineup here for our bronze medal matches on Grandstand Court. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. This is Michelle Esquivel, and we've had such a crazy week here at the Sacramento Open as we've been dealing with heat and crazy new partnerships and so much fun here. A lot of amateurs are playing today on all the other courts surrounding Grandstand and Championship Court. Tony, Jaden, and Jae-Hoon Lin are head refs for this match, and Etta Wright on the far side is going to start this bronze medal matchup. And right away, J.W. Johnson gets big in the middle for a side out.
0-0-1.
Riley Newman taking the opportunity on his forehand side to speed up to Jorja Johnson, who's just a little off guard there. JW looking to be aggressive again there in that middle spot, but no points so far in a side out.
0-0-1. Point.
And first point to Etta Wright, Riley Newman.
1-0-1.
Some tremendous defense, but not good enough as JW stays aggressive in the point. JW catches Etta Wright off guard there on the speed up and the side out. We are at 0-1-1.
0-1-1. Thanks, sir. 0-1-2.
Again, Etta Wright missing that ball right into the middle of her body. She's trying to squeeze her elbows in on that backhand, but another error there. JW missing his forehand volley.
1-1-1.
classic mixed doubles action as the women stay patient and wait for a very high percentage opportunity to put that ball down. ATP defended, still in it with the lob. Oh my goodness. And head away for the side out.
1-1-1.
ATP in another defense. And a huge overhead out wide from JW Johnson to get the point.
Two on one.
Good call by Riley Newman, seeing that ball sail long. JW looking aggressive as ever here in this mixed doubles bronze medal match. And an opening scene from Jorja Johnson. Not hitting aggressive, but making that shot very accurate.
3-1-2.
A slice serve from Jorja Johnson into a drive missed by JW Johnson. They get a 2-point lead off of that last side out.
1-3-1.
Riley Newman looking to tie things up. A speed up. And Jorja Johnson is ready as ever.
1-3-2.
JW getting big in the middle.
Side out.
And that defensive shot from Riley Newman sails just wide for the side out.
3-1-1.
Nice reset. Off the net. Oh, JW finally sees an opportunity, but Riley Newman is all over it. Tremendous play from all four players here on Grandstand Court. And Riley Newman gets big there in the middle,
1-3-1.
gaining a side out and still looking to tie things up, down by 2. Ooh, miss hit overhead on that second one from JW Johnson.
2-3-1.
Jorja Johnson getting a little mixed up there with the hands battle, caught a little off guard. Riley Newman staying aggressive, finally tying things up. Can they gain the lead? Oh, What tremendous play as so many resets were hit and Riley Newman wanting to be aggressive, possibly at the wrong time, as now Etta Wright is the second server. Around the post and defended again. Looking for the reset, but JW is just too big for the side out. Not bad for Riley Newman and Etta Wright as they gain 2 points there.
3-3-1.
Etta Wright sees the speed up off of JW Johnson's paddle and is able to punish.
3-3-2.
Grandstand court getting packed up here. Patient battle cross court. JW Johnson with the quick hands going behind Riley Newman, on the last shot, giving them finally a little lead here.
Point.
And now a 2-point lead on this side out.
5-3-2.
Oh, Riley Newman sees the speed up and is so there with his forehand.
3-5-1.
Another big overhead from JW Johnson, that time undefended.
3-5-2.
And a side out as Riley Newman looks to be aggressive on a low shot, trying to initiate.
5-3-1. Point.
Nice easy point off of a big serve. Picklr, and you tag PPA Tour and Pickleball with Michelle. You'll have the chance and opportunity to win a Sacramento Open shirt signed by your favorite pro pickleball player here at the PPA Tour. So here we go, back in game number 1, ahead by 3 points. JW Johnson to serve.
6-3-1.
Ooh, Etta Wright sees a nice spot opened up right there. Jorja Johnson not able to cover as JW Johnson was covering his sideline. Short return into an aggressive play for the side out. Let's see if Riley Newman and Etta Wright can gain another tie here as they're down by 3. Riley Newman looking to be aggressive, just not the right opportunities as Johnson and Johnson are keeping those dinks low and shallow. Great play by J.W. Johnson. Very, very chill as he's going ahead and ripping those balls, just very composed.
6-3-1.
Another overhead. If I could tally up the overheads from J.W. Johnson, he's probably made like 12 already. The offensive lob is not working for Riley Newman and Etta Wright in game 1. Another lob into an overhead. The resets. And finally, as Riley and Etta get up to the net, they're unable to reset that last shot at Riley Newman's foot. A great play from Team Johnson, and Johnson ahead by 5. Jorja Johnson, again, sees a speed up from Riley Newman. She is on fire. She is ready. Those counters that she's been hitting have been such a key success in this game.
Second serve. Nine, 3-2.
And that's when Riley Newman plays his best, is when he is covering every single shot. He is able to place that ball where he wants it and respond with the next shot. And the defense is just not good enough from Wright and Newman. And finally, Newman says, enough of this. I'm going to be playing the right side and see if we could change things up here. Defense. Oh, and this time Jorja Johnson with the overhead and misses. So something's here. Etta Wright is now playing on the left side. They gain a point after a couple side outs without scoring. So they're going to stick with that game plan, keeping Etta Wright on the left side. And a little momentum here as they gain 2 points.
5-9-2. Set up.
Unable to score more than 2 points. Riley Newman and Etta Wright do not want Jorja and JW to advance here. Big backhand from Riley Newman for the side out, down by 4. Can they catch up?
5-9-1.
Riley Newman setting up for a forehand, moving into Etta Wright's spot, and a little confusion there for the second serve. And the resets are not good enough as J.W. Johnson persists on being big with his forehand. They are 2 away from winning game number 1.
You want to check that one? It's their ball. It's their ball. Nine, 5-1. Point.
And now 1 away. Team Johnson & Johnson aggressive and high percentage play. And Riley Newman is finding that forehand that he wants so badly late in game number 1. An ATP missed wide, and that'll be a side out. This is just the opportunity for Riley and Etta to gain some momentum and try to catch up as they're down by 5. Great spot from J.W. Johnson. He saw that previously a few points ago and hit that exact same spot as he sees Riley set on his forehand side. And unable to score any points on the side out, we have a game point number 2.
10-5-1.
Stays in. And an unbelievable shot off of the net of Jorja Johnson's paddle there for the game. PPA commentator from Australia, and we're very happy to have you again here, Gordon. So happy to have you.
I'm so excited.
And here we are, game number 2. Quick missed third for the side out. Riley Newman now on the right side as he started game number 1 on the left. So they're changing strategies here. In game number 2, Riley Newman staying on the right side this time. And a good look for Wright and Newman.
Yeah, he loves that real estate. Oh, lovely cross-court backhand. And it's so great to see Riley back on the PPA tour, isn't it?
Yes, it sure is. And coming back strong with 2 bronze medal appearances today. And we're very happy to have Riley, as he is definitely an entertainer and a great asset to the sport. Already with a 2-point lead. And Etta Wright opts to let the ball go out for another point. Already a tremendous lead here in game number 2.
Etta, and she's handling the traffic with ease.
3-2.
Wow. Oh, snap. What a tremendous point. Ahead by 4.
This is a great start by Wright and
4-2.
Newman.
The defensive lob. The point is neutralized.
Oh,
And the combo from Jorja Johnson.
she has been electric all week.
0-4-1.
Can you-
Jorja Johnson looking to be aggressive down the line now, straight ahead.
She has been like throughout the doubles and today in the mixed. Ooh, nice put away by Riley. But going back to Jorja, she's just been a weapon all week, and that's why she's here in this bronze medal match. Oh, speed up from Riley, but JW was ready.
4-2.
And this time, Jorja Johnson able to keep that ball dropping into the court for the side out. What do they need to do to gain some points here?
0-4-1.
I was just thinking, just need to be dinking with a bit more intent, I think. Just try and move the Johnsons around, create some space.
1-4-1.
They've certainly got the talent to put that ball wherever they like, and they just need to create a bit more space. Perhaps go to that middle a little bit more. Oh, nice put away by Wright. Maybe try and target that left foot of Jorja Johnson if they can.
1-4-2.
Oh, great off forehand put away by Riley Newman.
And also with the counter on the backhand to set him up for that shot and the side out ahead by 3. Perfect.
It's amazing. There's a huge crowd around this court, but between every point, it's so quiet. Everybody is so into this match. Ooh,
And a
got
little
it.
miss hit overhead from Jorja Johnson.
With a little, put a little bit of extra spin and slice on that.
5-1-2. Set up.
Riley Newman unable to reset that ball. Still ahead by 4. They'll call a switch, and JW looking to gain some points here.
Ready, sir.
Maybe the switch working for Newman and Wright there.
1-5-2.
Nice swinging serve from Jorja Johnson.
And a big poach for the shake and bake for Team Johnson and Johnson.
That is absolutely perfect. The swinging serve.
2-5-2. Set up.
Unable to reset. Jorja Johnson trying to stay in the point.
5-2-1.
Ooh, a little miscommunication there in the middle from Newman and Wright.
5-2.
Riley.
Second game.
5-2-2.
Nice defense. Neutral. Oh, Etta would love to reel that shot back in. They worked their way to the kitchen there so well. Neutralised.
2-5-1. Net.
Net serve. We replay the Let's
2-5-1.
here at the PPA Tour.
Great pickup.
Jorja Johnson a little unsure what she wanted to do with that last shot.
And just having that presence of Riley Newman looming at the net.
That's right.
Great drive. Etta just unable to cope with the power of that shot.
3-5-2. Set up.
Not getting the roll this time.
Well, they were
Side
able
out.
to gain 1 point there, getting a little bit closer, closing the gap. Can Etta Wright and Riley Newman gain some points here?
Left. Oh,
And the
what-
ball is long.
And how was the left-hander from Riley Newman halfway through that rally?
So many crazy things that happened in that last point, but what Johnson and Johnson are doing so well is keeping the pressure on Newman and Wright and staying back at the baseline.
Danger. Six,
6-3-2. Second game in the bronze medal match. Oh, the net just popping that one up right into JW's green zone.
And Riley Newman and Etta Wright will take advantage by gaining 1 there on the last side out. JW Johnson, Jorja Johnson need to gain some points here.
Just wide. Great pressure dinking there. Really aggressive dinking from Riley Newman. Left to right, really trying to create those gaps. Oh, Etta Wright. It was there for the taking.
That's such a rough shot to miss because That's a routine shot that you want, that you're working for the entire game.
Just like that. Jorja had no problem putting her shot away.
And a veteran move, yes, Sacramento Open presented by Best Day Brewing. And a chaotic point as J.W. Johnson, Jorja Johnson continue to take the lead 7-6. They are on a run. What incredible play.
They have stormed their way back into this match, into this game.
And switching sides again. A foot fault and a miss on the overhead there from Jorja Johnson, giving a side out to Riley Newman and Etta Wright, who feel the pressure here.
Now they really need to turn it on here.
And
strong call by Riley.
Legendary call from Riley Newman. You can't miss that. The Newmans have the best out calls in the game. Off the net again.
Oh, nice angle from JW.
The net gods have definitely been in the favor of Team Johnson & Johnson, as these points have been chaotic. There's a lot of defense, offense, and neutralizing. And yes, a sneaky play from Etta Wright.
Now, tell me, Michelle, has Riley Newman been working on that left-hand shot whilst he's been on this sabbatical?
It's possible, but I've seen him use it several times in the last 7 years. When he's on the stretch, he likes to extend by using one hand, whatever side he's on. Okay, and Wright and Newman are now ahead by 2 on this side out. They knew they had to do that.
It's a seesawing match, and one gets the feeling if they can just push through and win this game, they could push on and win the match.
The speed up into that. Oh!
It was there.
JW whiffs the opportunity to put that ball down, giving a game point to Riley Newman and Etta Wright.
And the look on his face says it all.
Resets. Oh, Riley Newman with the foot fault. Can we see it on the replay? Yes, the foot fault from Riley Newman, giving Johnson & Johnson the side out.
Strong calling again by Newman.
Such a legendary out call. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'd give you a bit of a fright if you were his partner.
The lob. It stays in. And Jorja to watch our women's doubles gold medal. You guys, dual devices.
Oh.
Get those dual devices out. Here you go. Game number 2.
Etta Wright. Etta Wright, come on down. That was superb play. Great hands at the net there.
Here we are with a game point. Oh, what a spot from Jorja Johnson.
That's twice this game. Jorja's hit that spot. Going to that right shoulder. But that one is long.
Yes, and the defense gives them game number 2. You guys, it is tied at 1 game apiece.
Welcome to the Picklr, where everything's better.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
Welcome back to the PPA Carvana Tour. We're here at the Veolia Sacramento Open presented by Best Day Brewing, Game 3 of mixed doubles.
Point. One, 0-1.
Ooh, and an off-pace speed up from Etta Wright.
Yeah, but first blood going to the Johnsons. That's a nice psychological edge to start the third game here.
1-30.
It's always nice to get those first points.
Play up.
They won't have any more here. Chance for Newman and Wright. Just wide by Jorja. Because when you get matches like this, it really does come down to that mental battle as well, Michelle.
ATP and a defend, but Etta Wright is there to cover.
Swinging the Johnsons one way and then finishing off the other. Great play by Newman and Wright.
JW, fastest hands on tour.
I know, and Riley's tried that a couple of times and it hasn't worked.
It's always okay to test in the beginning of game number 3.
Yeah. Great dig.
Oh, and finally JW finds the middle.
And a little bit of miscommunication on the other side there with Wright and Newman, both looking at each other.
1-2-1.
Oh, good calling, good clear calling that time from Newman and Wright.
1-2-2.
Wow.
Oh, such a shame because Etta Wright, that pick-up mid-rally really got them back in, got them back to neutral.
On a tie game here, game number 3. The winner of this match takes the bronze medal.
This is big. It's a game apiece and it's locked up at 2. A nice angle by JW there. Riley going again straight on to JW, but JW, he's there and ready.
too good from J.W. Johnson and Jorja Johnson.
They're dialed in now. 2-2. Couldn't get any closer, Michelle.
Another missed third from Jorja Johnson on the drive for the third.
Great dinking there. Riley with that shallow dink, and then Etta to the feet. Really nice work by Wright and Newman.
That is not going to do it for Newman as he's trying to figure out what they need to do in order to gain some points and momentum here in Game 3.
It's like an arm wrestle right now, Michelle.
JW looking for the opportunity, but it was way too low to be aggressive.
And a little paddle clash there, so just a little slight miscommunication. Maybe a few nerves.
Finding the spots.
Now that's that play that Riley hasn't had success with until now. Is this the switch that they need? They've got the lead now. Can they move on? Great resetting from Etta Wright. Unbelievable play.
Yeah, she got herself into a little trouble, but if you're able to reset and get yourself out of trouble by neutralizing, you're in a good place. But a good side out as Newman and Wright were able to gain 3 points and the lead.
I know, now they've got that scoreboard pressure as well. So the Johnsons really need some points here.
And a missed wide dink off the paddle of Etta Wright. Now only down by 2.
Clawing their way back. Oh, and a service error from JW there, just shaking his head. It's highly unusual.
5-3-1.
Great hands by JW again, and Jorja going to the left foot of Riley Newman on the dink, causing a bit of chaos. Here we
Missed third, giving the side
go.
out.
So no damage done. Now can they build? Can they claw a few more points back here? Getting the roll. Jorja going to that spot again.
to give Riley the award for best animated shots and his body language as he's trying to make each shot so perfect.
He's a perfectionist, no doubt.
Going behind JW. Jorja off the net
and
for a point.
Jorja Johnson take a bow. Incredible play. Great IQ to come across and get that.
5-5-1.
Little hand battle. Into resetting.
Back to neutral. And there's the angle put away. Michelle, they have clawed their way back into the lead here. 6-5.
It's an ahead by one after the end change.
Timeout receiver, 8-7-1. 1 minute. 8-7-2.
Patient point. Unfortunate attack from Etta Wright as Jorja Johnson was all over it.
And then JW doesn't miss those very often. Side out here.
JW inserts, going to that forehand. He's able to, get some combos there on his forehand side.
Well, I think you've spotted it. He seems to have inserted himself a little bit more here. There's definite energy lift on the side of the Johnsons right now.
Quick point after the side out, giving the first match point to Johnson & Johnson. The lob. And it does it for J.W. Johnson and Jorja Johnson, taking home the bronze medal of Mixed Open.